From the Prime Minister of Israel to the King of Saudi Arabia, why are so many people with such vastly different perspectives so worried that Iran might develop a deliverable nuclear weapon? Or to put it more simply, why do we have to stop Iran from getting the bomb? The reason is painfully obvious. They might actually use it. But would they really use it? And if so, against whom? First, let's take a look at the countries that already possess nuclear weapons. The country with the largest nuclear arsenal in the world is Russia, followed by the United States, China, France, and the United Kingdom. According to data from the Federation of American Scientists, of the world's approximately 12,321 nuclear warheads, roughly 9,614 are in military stockpiles for use by missiles, aircraft, ships, and submarines. The remaining warheads have been retired but are still relatively intact and are awaiting dismantlement. Of the 9,614 warheads in military stockpiles, some 3,912 are deployed with operational forces. Of those, approximately 2,100 U.S., Russian, British, and French warheads are on high alert, ready for use on short notice. As you can see, there are more than 10,000 nuclear warheads in the world today, and it is estimated that at least one-third of them are kept combat-ready. So what about Iran? According to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Iran has been just weeks away from producing a nuclear weapon for the past 33 years. In 1992, Netanyahu stated, "Within 3 to 5 years, we can assume that Iran will become autonomous in its ability to develop and produce a nuclear bomb.
Will be capable of producing alone, without importing anything, nuclear bombs within 3 to 5 years."
3 years later, in his book, he wrote, "The best estimates at this time place Iran between 3 to 5 years away from possessing the prerequisites required for the independent production of nuclear weapons." Fast forward to 2005, and he declared that Iran's nuclear ambitions.
Iran is gearing up to produce 25 bombs, atomic bombs a year, 250 bombs in a decade.
In a 2007 interview with CNN, he warned, "Iran is racing to arm itself with atomic bombs." In 2009, he told a U.S. congressional delegation that Iran would acquire nuclear weapons within 1 or 2 years.
Are there any other nations that you would recommend that the United States launch preemptive attacks upon at this point?
The two nations that are vying, competing with each other, who will be the first to achieve nuclear weapons, is Iraq and Iran.
Later that same year, he claimed that Iran had already produced a nuclear weapon and would complete the production of multiple bombs within a couple of years. After that, in numerous speeches and interviews, he continued to argue that Iran was on the verge of developing nuclear weapons. His most recent statements came in 2023 and 2025. In 2023, he emphasized that Tehran had reached the red line for producing a nuclear bomb.
They have the wherewithal, the stored up, preserved knowledge to make a bomb very quickly if they wanted to do it.
Iran is so dangerous. Weeks away from having the fissile material for an entire arsenal of nuclear bombs.
In 2025, he warned that Iran had reached a dangerous level of uranium enrichment required for a nuclear weapon. So how close is Iran really to producing a nuclear bomb? The short answer is, we don't know. However, based on the data currently available, we estimate that Iran is not as close to producing a nuclear weapon as often claimed. But what do you think? Do you believe Iran could produce a nuclear bomb in the near future? And if it does, would it use it against the West? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you in the next file.